Alrighty, well, it seems there's been a little bit of excitement created by someone who cured their crown illness by smoking blunts the size of bean tins and probably cured it from DMT. But has mentioned a particular name that really springs to mind because I've seen this stuff since my childhood, and that would be known as voice filter. Here we go. In the Mech tin. Now, that particular stuff I've seen since I've been a kid. It's been around, I think, since the early 80s, to be honest. Um, and I don't really know, it could have even been late 70s, but definitely in the 80s. And, the comments. Well, the media wants the normies to the normies wouldn't know. Horse dewormer. Well, I hate to break everyone's little excitement bubble that they've found some magical cure. It really is a dewormer, mainly for cows and sheep. I don't know where the idea came that you could use this for a virus. I really don't. Having said that, if everybody's going to try and scare you, you'll kill yourself. That malaria medication, that you can buy like bottles of 300 pills of in Solomon Islands and Papua New Guinea, where malaria is still a problem. Well, that's fish tank. No, the fish tank cleaner is that phosphorus, but it's not just plain HCl chloric. You know what I'm going to say. The fish tank cleaner is different because it's got phosphorus added to it, which we're talking like fertilizer type thing. So that's how that's bad. By the way, the guy who died of that, nobody wanted to report on that. And I know it's a while ago, I know it's more a year ago, but his wife was charged with murdering him and told several people that she planned to and just thought the media would go along. And he wasn't stupid, and the cops found out with all the workmates they interviewed that the guy was not that dumb to take it, and the wife being charged with his murder. So, yeah, there goes your whole fish tank thing. She also donated thousands of dollars to anti-Trump groups. Anyway, back to the point. Ivermectin is used by a charity, in fact an Australian charity that my parents used to donate to. I assume it's Australian, it might not be, but they used to donate to it, and to stop river blindness. Is it the one that's caused by a little worm? I don't know. It was one of these nasty, nasty worms, and I think it might have been the one causing river blindness in Africa. And this charity worked out that they really didn't have the funding and donations to really use anything that was really standardised for human use, and found that Iv3rmect1n was actually really good. And in fact, it was so damn good that it was approved for use on humans by quite a few African nations, who then got a bit of foreign aid money from the UN, from other countries, EU, all this sort of stuff, and used their foreign aid money to then start giving it to all the people in the affected areas off of this foreign aid money. And they were buying it themselves after the charity found out, well, this was shit, enough people want it, we got money, bang. And it's not a trouble for human use. Not really at all. In fact, if you ever have some real issue with those worms that get in fish and you eat some sushi that really gives you some worm, or you suspect or something, or you have signs that worms in your shit or whatever, I'm not saying you should necessarily, but I'm just saying it's a possibility because it does work and it doesn't harm humans. So, but you got to know the dosage, you got to work that out for yourself at your own risk. I'm not a medical professional, but I've seen a couple of things in my days. Anyway, don't know how it's meant to fix the virus. Don't know where that idea come from at all. I start to wonder if the source it come from, it really wasn't DMT that cured his crown illness, consider the sauce. Or as I would say, do you want some mayonnaise instead? Bacon flavour. They've got like 20 containers now. I'm down to about the last dozen. Good stuff.